Hello there. So my name is Natalie, and I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes and share my story with a company called Monate Global. So I will try to make this fast. I live near Fargo, North Dakota, and I have been with Monate for almost 4 years now, which I can hardly believe it because time flies. But I just wanted to share some of just to give a little intro. I'm going to share a little bit about my life before I was with Monate, why I joined, like what my reasons were, and what my life is like now since joining. So back up over 4 years. My son was a baby. He was almost 1, and I was working part-time, and I loved my job. Like, I wasn't unhappy with it or anything. It paid well, but I knew that I couldn't do it forever. I knew that my long-term goal had always been to be a stay-at-home mom, and so that was truly what I desired to do. And I ended up, and also a couple other things. My friend who was watching my son, that was going to be falling through, and so I wouldn't be having anyone to take care of him when I was at work. And so I was also just, like I said, I liked my job, but I knew that I was missing out on a lot of key parts of his first year of life, like learning how to crawl and walk and all those really special things. And financially, like, we were doing okay. We were comfortable, we could pay our bills, but we weren't really getting ahead on anything. And we didn't have a lot of savings that we could set aside. We couldn't, there were certain groceries or things at the store that we never really considered getting just because it was too expensive, or we didn't want to get to the place where we weren't comfortable anymore, or you know what I mean? Like, so we were doing okay, but we weren't doing great. And so I also, I moved away from where I grew up and missed out on I was missing a lot of my friends. I had lost touch with a lot of people. And so I was just busy with mom life, and it wasn't a terrible situation, but it could have been a lot better. And so I started to it's funny because before I joined Monate, there were a few other companies that I was looking at, and I was close to joining some of them. And now I'm like thanking the Lord that for some reason I held off on those and I waited for this opportunity instead, because I truly cannot think of anything better than what I decided to do. And so some of the reasons why I started looking at it, or let me tell you a little bit more about myself. So I am an introvert. I hate sales. I remember when I was a child and I had to go door to door for school and sell things. Like, I absolutely hated it. I got that pit in my stomach. I hated asking people to buy things from me. I just have never been good at talking to strangers or starting conversations or being I'm not the life of the party. I'm not an extrovert by any means. And so a gig like this, I just had never even considered it, honestly, until around this time, because I just figured I don't have the personality for that. I don't have the confidence. I would do terrible. It would be a waste of time. I wouldn't make any money. I just had all those fears, where I didn't even, when someone would present me with an opportunity like this, I would usually just shut them down right away, because I was like, no, that's not me. That's not even an option. So get it out of your mind. So I had told myself no my whole life, pretty much. And it's funny now, looking back, to think that I actually started to open my mind and think, maybe I could do this. And so I think some of the reasons why I started to be more positive about it and look at this company in particular is because, there's about sort of 5 quick reasons why I considered Monat and why I believe you should too. The first one is the products. So we have hair care, skincare, wellness, now body care. We started out with hair care. That has always been like our main thing. We are famous for that. Our other products are amazing too. They're all becoming well known because the formulations, the science behind them is incredible. They truly work. They're naturally based, but they still work, and that's hard to find. And so the products alone are incredible. Whether you've tried them or not, you have to try them because they have done incredible things for my hair and my scalp, my skin, everything. And so there's no arguing that our products are literally the best. We are considered the #1 premium hair care line in the world now. We are in, I believe, 8 countries. So that is saying a lot. And along those lines too is competition. So we do not have competition. With as far as like skincare and wellness goes, we probably have a little bit more competition, but even those products, the formulations are unique, only we have them. And people have tried other similar products that didn't work and they switched to Monat and saw huge results. So I would say we don't have competition in really anything, but especially the hair products. For one thing, there really aren't other direct sales companies that focus on hair care. So that was a whole new market that Monat entered, which was huge. And then we do not have, like, you can't find our products anywhere else. So you can't go to like Walmart or Target or even salons and purchase Monat. It has to be purchased through us. And that is also incredible and a huge opportunity for anyone who wants to join this business because it's something that is in high demand. People want it and they are going to find it. They're going to buy it from someone. So why not have it be you? So some of these things were these were things that kind of crossed my mind when I was trying to decide, okay, is this for me or not? The other thing is that our products are consumable and they're necessary. It's shampoo. Like literally everyone buys shampoo and conditioner, and so it's not something where we are asking people to change their habits. It goes down the drain. It's consumable. Their bottles are empty and they come back and buy more. So I love that too because it also means that it's for anyone. Like literally we have stuff for kids. I used it on my babies, men, women, teenagers, even pets, any age, any gender. We have something for everyone. So it's not specific to a certain market, which also makes it super easy because I have customers and teammates and their whole family, even their pets, use the products. So I love that about it. Now, the other, and this is one of the key things that got my attention with Monat is our compensation plan. So most companies out there pay maybe between 25 to 35% back to their employees or their consultants, maybe up to 40% if it's a really good comp plan. Our comp plan, they give us back 50 cents out of every dollar. So they pay us 50% back, which is incredible because if you think about it, we are actually $1 billion company now. So think about the millions and millions of dollars that they've given back to their market partners like me and teammates and sidelines. So the comp plan is so generous that you can make a good income. There are many, like a lot of people have a bad connotation behind direct sales or MLMs because they're like, no, you just lose a bunch of money, like you're not going to actually make any money. And with Monat, I truly believe it's different because the way they have set up the comp plan, they make it possible for us to succeed. They make it easier for us to succeed because not only do they give us the resources, but everything is set up for success. They pay you well. There's bonuses on top of bonuses. And I wish I could go into more detail, but let me just tell you that our compensation plan is the best out there. They specifically formatted it to make sure that they were being as generous with us as possible because to them, our customers, but also us, are their focus. They want to take care of their people and treat them so well. And I have experienced that to the full extent with this company. The final thing that really got my attention, and let me tell you, this is kind of what sealed the deal, is the timing of the company. So Monat is only 7 years old. This is, they were formed in 2014. So at the time I'm making this video, they're 7 years old, which is super young. That's very young. We are actually in the top, I think it's like number 24 or something in the entire world in direct sales. And you might say like, oh, that means that there's 23 that are better than you. But let me tell you, every single company that is before us in the numbers is between, I believe it's between 20 up to maybe 80 years old. There might even be some that are 100 years old. So the fact that we are by far the youngest company that has made such huge waves in the industry, in the world, in the beauty industry itself, that is huge. Like that has gotten a lot of people's attention because we grew so fast and we're still continuing to grow. And so when I was first thinking about joining, we were a few years younger, and I was like, wow, you know, obviously like these products are the best. People are wanting to buy them, and why not give it a chance? Like I was like, you know, it's not every day that you can have an opportunity like this where you can be part of something so big and so young and so new. I knew that if I could join, I could be one of the first people to share these products with my friends and family. A lot of people had never heard of us, still have not heard of us. And it was such like a blessing and an opportunity for me, like kind of woke me up, and it was like, wow, I'm obviously hearing about this for a reason right now. God has a plan in telling me about this. Like I could have joined another company, but there's a reason why I'm hearing about this right now. And what if I'm meant to be the one to share this with my family and friends? What if it could bless my family tremendously financially? Maybe I could quit my job and stay home with my child. And I could also like help so many people with their hair problems, skin. It started to become something that I could not get off my mind. You know, like when you're trying to sleep at night and you just can't stop thinking about something, that's a really good indication that it's worth checking out. And so another thing is that I was thinking, you know, if I don't, there's a lot of reasons, like I'm nervous to do this and I don't know how it's going to go. But if I don't do it, what if I'm always saying, what if? What if I look back a year from now and say, why didn't I join when I had the chance? What if I would have joined? Like, how would my life look different right now? And that's the ultimate reason why I joined, because I didn't want to live with regrets. I didn't want to always be asking, what if? Why didn't I just try it? We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's absolutely risk-free. Why not just try it for 30 days, see how it goes, and if I don't like it, I can just send it back and get a refund. And so those were the reasons why I joined. I did really want to be my own boss, but I also wanted to do something that was a significant opportunity.
I wanted something.
Okay, just a second. I'm doing a video, okay? This is my son. He's now almost 5. He's the reason why I joined when I did. So blessed to have him. And I now have another son, and I didn't have to miss, to kind of like fast forward to how this has changed my life, I didn't have to miss anything in his life, because I ended up joining. A few months later, I quit my job. When my second son was born, I never had to leave him. And so I have been there for everything, all of their firsts. So I've been able to grow as a person. Financially, we are doing so much better. I cannot even tell you, excuse me, the financial blessing this has been for my family. It's turned into more than I could even imagine. And The company gave me a Cadillac 2 years ago. I earned a Cadillac, I should say. It does take work. It does take consistency. It's not something where you just wake up one day and all of a sudden you've earned all these things. But everything does. Everything good in life takes work, right? But the rewards are so worth it. I have made friends, so many friends, like across the country. I've been able to revive so many old friendships, make new friends. I love being a mom. Stay-at-home mom is the best, but I love also being able to talk to other people during the day, having other purpose too. It's not just a job to me, it's also a ministry. I get to help people, come alongside them and assist them in whatever their goals are, whether it be with like their confidence, their hair and their skin, or financially. If they need extra money, like let me come alongside and help you. Like I want to see you succeed like I have. I've gotten to go on several free trips. It's been amazing. They're always blessing us with things like that. And so I could go on, but I just want to share with you, if you have ever thought about this, what's holding you back? If nothing changes, then nothing changes. 5 years from now, what is your life going to look like if you don't make a change now? What if this is your calling? Like, I know it sounds ridiculous that I would say like your calling is selling shampoo, but what if it's so much more than that? What if it could bless your family tremendously? What if you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck anymore? You can pay off your debt, you can travel, you can give freely to people who are struggling. I could just go on and on. No matter where you are in life, like I've seen men and women alike do well, young, old, it doesn't matter. And that's something that I really love. Another thing is, like, if you look at the world, things are changing a lot, obviously. The way people buy things is changing. People want naturally based products. They want to be able to go online and just order them and have them shipped to their house, especially if it's free. We have all those things going for us. So we're ahead of the curve as far as these things. They're anti-aging. They meet all of the desires of the market right now. We're growing globally. Like I said, we just entered our most recent country was Australia, and that opens up the market to all of Asia Pacific, and we have way more coming, I think, in Europe and maybe South America and who knows where else. So the opportunity, like, we've done so much, over $1 billion in revenue, but we're just getting started. So can you imagine if you could be part of this, how incredible that would be? So, like I said, an opportunity like this doesn't come around every day. Don't miss it. The most expensive thing in life is a missed opportunity. And that is why I joined. I didn't want to miss something that could potentially be life-changing. And all the goals that I had, or the hopes and dreams that I had, they've started to become a reality because of Monique. And I'm just so thankful. I love sharing it with other people because, like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Like I said, I do not have personality you would expect in a company like this. I'm very shy and introverted, but I've seen all kinds of people succeed. So don't let fear get in the way. People are going to be buying the products from someone soon. If it's not from you, it will be from someone else. So just imagine if you could be the one to share it with the people you love. It could open a whole door of opportunity for your life. And I'm really excited, and I hope I get to meet you and welcome you to the team. So thank you for listening.